Ollie's going to make his way over here. Ollie, he's 3-0. Again, I'll talk to him about he just started his professional career back in April. So he's making his way, fourth fight of the year. It's been a great time. Man, Ollie is in the building right here. How you doing?
I'm good, man. Excited.
So I was looking at it. You turned pro this year. This is your fourth fight. How are you feeling? It's a lot on the body. I mean, this is your fourth fight in 7 months. How are you feeling?
I'm using my youth. I'm still 21, so I'm using my youth and staying focused and ready for the next one.
It's crazy to me. I'm also 21. You're 3 months younger than me.
Yeah.
Guys, this guy's 6'2". Like, we don't look he looks like he's a full-grown man.
Yeah.
Are you feeling confident in the heavyweight division? Everything's feeling good?
Yeah, for sure, man. I trained really hard for this fight, and I'm excited to fight here at the Turning Stone. Crazy.
You're from Connecticut, correct?
Yeah.
How do you like fighting on the East Coast? Is it a lot of fans coming out? I know you've had a couple fights on the East Coast. Friends, family make the trip, or how is it for you?
Yeah, I always got a couple of people coming up. I fought at the Garden, and then fighting here is even more amazing.
You talked about friends and family. Awesome story. Your brother's also a boxer.
Yeah.
Older brother. Talk to me about your relationship with him. How was that?
Yeah, my brother's a beast, man. We always trained together since we were young. We always moved around. He's an older brother, so he always pushed me. But yeah, it's good. He couldn't make it because he's going to the Tyson Fury fight.
Yep.
So, but he's gonna be missing this one, but it's all right.
When you say, is that your hardest critique? Do you guys give each other the most honest advice back and forth? Like if you see something, you're like, hey, you could fix this, and same way with him.
Yeah, you have to, man. You got to be honest with each other, and that's what helps us out. He helped me for this camp. He helped me for all my camps.
Definitely.
Young, so.
3 fights in, so on the East Coast. You had one in Corpus Christi, correct? Was that your professional?
That was my pro debut.
How was that? How was that experience? Were you nervous going into it? How'd you get rid of being nervous? Just walk us through that experience.
I'm not gonna lie, I was super nervous. I was super nervous. I knew I had the victory, but I was very nervous, man.
What was was there a final decision that you said, okay, I'm done with my amateur career, I'm gonna go pro, or was it just kind of the right timing that got you into that decision?
It was a time, I won the Olympic trials, I won all the tournaments you could think of, and so they had somebody in the spot to go to the Olympics, so I was like, hey, let's do it, man. It was time.
How is it being an amateur? I know we talked about fourth fight, 7 months. What's your schedule as an amateur? Is this kind of still, professional fighters are fighting once, twice a year, but as an amateur, I'm sure you're fighting countless times throughout the year. Talk to me about that.
Yeah, it's more calm now. You fight 3-4 times a year. In tournaments, you fight 3-4 times in a week. So it's crazy. It's a whole different ball game. But that starting in the amateurs and going through those tournaments is what prepared me for moments like this.
This is the first fight, potentially 6 rounds. You don't want it to go 6 rounds. Any difference in training for that?
I did, yeah. Okay. I did a lot more conditioning, pushed it a lot, pushed myself a lot because I know I'm stepping up to 6 rounds, and I don't know, maybe it won't make it to 6 rounds.
Right, hopefully it is.
But we're ready for it. We're ready for the 6 rounds.
Manager, Jay Prince, correct?
Yeah.
So I know he's in Houston. Do you train in Houston, or is it mainly in your hometown?
Yeah, I usually train in my hometown. For my first fight, I trained in Houston. I'm gonna definitely go back there. There's great people over there, great energy. So definitely.
How'd the connection? I mean, for a young fighter, that's huge. Jay Prince. We'll talk about kind of the stable of guys he has there, but that's huge to get that backing. How did that come about?
So I was at the Olympic trials when I won the Olympic trials, and he saw me the second fight that I had there, and he fell in love, and we locked in, and it was up since then.
How do you like Texas when you get down? I'm from Texas, so I'm a little biased.
Yeah, it was cool, man. I like the vibe. I definitely want to go back.
One of the big guy figuratively and literally is Jared Anderson. Yes. Do you have a relationship with Jared? And if so, is there any advice he's given you?
Yeah, we were training there for my pro debut. It was under his card.
He was the main event for that one.
So we trained in Houston together, and we did some whole bunch of rounds. He's a great dude, man. He's a beast too. So.
I'm looking forward to his comeback. Tough fight a couple months ago, but I think if there's one guy, he's unfairly been criticized for some things he said. That's kind of the mode for boxing. Social media, they're going to say things. For you as a young fighter, how are you getting your name out to different people?
Just it's social media, like you just said. That's the biggest part, and just be staying real. Being real. I don't put up the front. What you see is what you always get. So
What were some of the fighters you were watching when you were growing up?
So my dad was a pro. He was a pro heavyweight. Obviously, watching him. Holyfield, I liked a lot. That's one of my favorites. And Trinidad.
Okay, yeah.
Tino Trinidad.
Definitely.
The beast, the left hook.
Have you had any legends reach out to you in your early career yet? Any, or just like in passing, talk to you?
Not yet, not yet. Well, but definitely soon. I got to make a name for myself.
Definitely.
So that's what gives me the motivation.
You're on the right path so far. Talk to me about this fight in particular. What are you looking to do when you get in that ring? Obviously, not giving away the game plan, but for you, what are you looking to do when you establish yourself in that ring?
Just stay calm and go. You know, the knockout, if the knockout comes, it comes. If not, then I get the experience of the 6 rounds. So whatever happens, bro, we're ready, man.
Do you feel as a heavyweight, it's a little more pressure to get the knockout? Because I feel like that's when people think of heavyweights, it's slugging it out. So
not really. But I like to get my guys out of there.
Definitely.
So
you also have some boxing skills to show on there. You all around. Any predictions for this fight in particular? What are you looking?
Let's go for the stoppage, man.
I like that.
I might do that. I might go for the stoppage for this.
Definitely. What about the main event? Any predictions?
That's a close one.
What was your opinion on the first fight? Have you seen the first fight?
I was there,
Yeah, you fought on that card.
Yeah, I fought on the Shakur card. I don't know. I was still I was going from the back
Right,
and forth.
definitely.
But I heard it was a robbery. I don't know. I heard it was a robbery, but let's see.
Hey, I mean, best man wins now. Any predictions for that?
I don't know. I say Foster wins this one. They do a third one.
Why not? Right?
Why not for the fans? Yeah.
For the Shakur fight, how was that? Have you? Same thing. He's under Jay Prince. Have you guys been able to talk at all? Like, what are you in a relationship with him?
He was in Houston also.
Right,
he was in the camp. He wasn't getting ready for a fight, but he was there every day. A guy, he works hard. It's motivation for sure. Seeing somebody at that stage still going to the gym every day and working hard.
I was gonna say it's just good to surround yourself by people at that level because that's one level you want to reach. Of course. Definitely. For your career, what are you looking for? Like, next 3 years to 5 years, what are you trying to accomplish here in boxing?
I want to be world champion, man. I want other belts, the heavyweight division, and just make a name for myself. You know, put on for my city and make a legacy. You know?
Any fighters today you like watching, or even watching, or that you look at and say, I'd like to implement something from their game?
There's a lot of great fighters out there, but Tank is obviously a beast. Tank's a dog. A whole bunch.
Yeah.
Hard to pick.
I was just talking with Dan about Usyk, Fury 2. You have an opinion on that one?
I don't know, man.
What'd you think about the first one?
The first one was crazy. Usyk's a dog. He's put it on for us short heavyweights. So I might have to go with him.
Short heavyweights. This guy is taller than me, about 4 inches. Yeah, so I would take that short. Anything else for the fans that are seeing you for the first time? What should they expect to see?
Yeah, just tune in. It's a great show. It's going to be a great show. I'm going to show some boxing skills, show some power, and hopefully you guys enjoy.
Definitely. Alec, please. Hey, man, I appreciate you. Nice to meet you. Best of luck. He's going to be fighting third fight, around 7:20 Eastern. Look out for him. Heavyweight prospect, 3-0, 2 knockouts. He's looking for that third knockout, that 4th victory here at Turning Stone Casinos. We're going to kind of